Hey you guys, welcome to the part 2 of my August paycheck number 2 budget video. Now, if you haven't seen the first part, please check out my budget breakdown of all of my numbers, how we got these numbers, etc. If you've already watched that video, perfect. We are here to stuff our cash envelopes. So we are going to be stuffing our cash envelopes that we carry on hand, and then also all of our sinking funds. And this is not new to you guys. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe, like, and comment. But if you already are a subscriber, thank you so much for being here. This is my favorite part of the budgeting videos, is stuffing my cash envelopes. I find it super fun. So these are the 4 cash envelopes that I carry with me on hand. If you are curious as to where I got these envelopes, I made these myself with a laminator. The link is always down below on how I made these. And I got some questions as well as to where I purchased the paper. This paper is a paper book from Michael's craft store. So I love the neutral shades, I love the foil, so it's very me. Again, I'm very simplistic with my budgeting and my envelopes as well. So yes, Michael's craft store is where I got this paper. Okay, so let's just jump into it. We're going to start at the very top with our variable expenses. And our first cash envelope is our groceries. And groceries, we decided to do $125 for the last 2 weeks of August. Okay, okay, I gotta straighten these out, you guys. It's gonna bug me every single time, so please bear with me. All right, so we have $125, and that goes right into our grocery envelope. Okay, eating out, you guys can see I am not doing anything in eating out again. It was hard. I know it's going to be hard this paycheck as well, but I'm really trying to cut back on spending on food. So that's going to be 0. Fun and entertainment, this is going to act obviously as my eating out envelope and my entertainment envelope if I want to go see a movie or, you know, anything like that, or go see a play. This is where it comes out of. I'm doing 75. So there's a 50, 20, and a 5. So that goes into entertainment and fun. And the last cash envelope that I use on a weekly basis is my personal. This is getting 75. And the personal, again, is for my nails, but it's also for, you know, if I want to buy myself something little or anything like that, that's where this comes out of. So this is getting 75. So those are my cash envelopes that I spend from. Now we can get to our sinking funds. If you guys are curious, these envelopes were made from the same paper book as the previous ones that I was just showing you guys. These are all from Michael's. I love it because, again, they're neutral, but they have some design. They have the white marbling. So yeah, I love the gold foil. So yeah, same paper book that I used for these envelopes here, if you are curious. And I think Michael still carries this book. So check it out. You can find it for like 40% off or 30% off the entire book. So it's a really good deal. Okay, let's just move the money up a little bit since we don't have any more 5s. Let's straighten this out. Okay, there we go. Does that look better? That looks good. All right, so I've straightened everything out for you guys so you guys have a better view. The first sinking fund that we're going to add to is our travel, and we're adding $50. So we're gonna take out what we have, and we're gonna add the 50 to our travel envelope. Put that in order. Now, I did get a comment in my previous video, and someone said, you know, just stuff your envelopes. You don't have to count it every single time. I personally like to count it because I have gotten tons of requests for people to still count these envelopes, because I know a lot of you guys watching like to see how much money is building up in my cash envelopes, and I like to see it too. So I'm going to continue to count my sinking fund envelopes. Those of you who want to know how much is in each envelope, if you don't like to watch me count these, then you can fast forward as well. So we can make everyone happy, right? Okay, so we have 100, 200, 300, 20, 41, 341 in our travel, which is again building up nicely from my last trip. I went to California in July, and yeah, it's building back up. Okay, next one we have is emergency. Emergency is going to be $10, adding to this, and we're gonna do a 10, and we're gonna add that right in the middle here. So this emergency fund, if you are not familiar, this can be for anything that happens out of nowhere, really anything at all. So for me, I have, let's see, 100, 200, 220, 40, 60, 70, 80, $280 in my emergency fund, just in case anything comes up. So I would feel really comfortable having that much amount just in case. The next one that we have here is medical. We're doing $10 in our medical fund. And this is actually going to be one that I'm going to be using this week. I have a dentist appointment and I have a eye exam appointment. So I have to get a cavity filled, which is my first cavity, you guys. I've never had a cavity in my 28 years of life, and I went to the dentist for a cleaning and they said I have a really tiny small cavity that should be filled. So I'm going this week and I'm really bummed because for 28 years I was so proud to not have a cavity, but here we are. And then I have to get contacts as well. Okay, so what are we doing? I'm sorry, I'm going off topic. So for medical, we're doing $10. Wait, did we add it already? No. So we're gonna put this in order. All right, so we have 100, 200, 20, 40, 55. 255 in our medical. So this, again, this envelope will be slightly lowered possibly after, you know, my dentist and my eye exam visit. Okay, the next thing we have here is our car maintenance. This again is only getting 10 because that's just what we're allocating this month. So this is a 10 here, and we're going to put that in order. And our total for our car maintenance is 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 20, 30. 230 in our car maintenance, just in case something happens to the car, if I need a new tire, if I need an oil change. I actually do need an oil change. Ugh, I hate car maintenance. I hate it, but it has to be done. Okay, birthdays. So birthdays is getting $40. And I actually had to dive into this, you guys. My mom's birthday was celebrated this past weekend, so I spent like, I think $100 or something like that. So right now I only have 120 and we're gonna add 40. So it's 100, 20, 40, 60. So we have 160 in here. So yeah, I have my niece's birthday coming up, and I actually have my friend Alan's birthday this weekend. So I hope I don't spend too much from here, but when it comes to birthdays and you go out with your friends, you do end up spending a lot of money. So 160 in there. Okay, let's move these up a smidge. The next thing we have is Christmas. We're doing $20 for Christmas, and let's see what we have total. I don't even remember. This is why I like to count this with you guys. I don't even remember how much I have in here. If you can have a little index card in here and just write down every time you deposit money in here and really keep track that way. I don't do that. I just count it and put it in there. Okay, you can do whatever you want. A lot of people would like to, have a little piece of paper in here to track, but I just don't. Okay, but that's another option for you guys. Again, take my method and tweak it to what works for you. So in our Christmas, we now have 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 20, 30. $230 in our Christmas fund, and that's gonna build up nicely until December. Okay, the next thing we have here is gifts for my cousin's wedding gift. I love this envelope. This is one of my favorite ones, the white marble with the gold foil. In here, let's take out this money. And again, we're going to add $50, which is this last 50 here. So our total, let's add this up for our gifts, is 50, 70, 90, 110, 120, 130, 140. So 140 for our gifts. Perfect. The next one is new car. New car is getting $20. And let's put that in there first. Put it in order. So we have 100, 200, 250, 270, 290, and 300. So 300 bucks in new car. And someone asked a question, great question, as to, when do I want to buy a new car? Like, what's my timeline? I'm gonna be honest, I don't have a timeline for this. I just know I am going to need a new car in the future, so I am putting money aside now. It might just be $20 here and there, but it's money for the future. I don't know when I'm gonna get a new car. My car runs just fine, and I'm not in any rush, but I wanted to start now. So thank you for whoever asked that question. There's your answer. Okay, apartment is going to get 20. So this envelope, when it comes to apartment, it's pretty much for anything like, you know, candles, air fresheners, furniture, any new paintings or like images that I want to buy for the walls or anything like that. I really haven't done much with the apartment lately just because I haven't had time, but we're adding $20 to this envelope anyway. So let's move this over here. Okay, there we go. All right, our total for our apartment envelope: 50, 100, 150, 170, 190, 210, 230, 250, 60, 75. So that's 275 here in our apartment envelope, which again, I don't know if I'm gonna use this for anything soon, but I have it if I need it. All right, and then the last one that we have here is our project. So these are little side projects that I'm working on, and I am putting $20 towards that, which is our last 20 here. So total in our projects, and you guys are going to be hearing soon about what I have in the works. And follow me on Instagram if you wanna know first. But I will make a video on like what's to come with this projects thing. Okay, so I have 100, 120, 140 in projects. This will probably be used up by the next video, I think. So, perfect. All right, and that is our last sinking fund. All right, you guys, that is all of my sinking funds here and also all of my weekly, daily cash envelopes as well. I hope you guys enjoyed this cash stuffing. I know a lot of you guys have been really liking these videos and I appreciate you so much. If you have yet to subscribe, please do hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I post. Follow me on Instagram if you want to keep up with my daily life. I also want to thank you guys for watching my vlogs and giving me so much love on my vlogs. The next video is going to be a long-awaited video. I know I couldn't tell you guys about it last week, but a video will be up this week on what's going on with my life. My life has been so crazy lately, but I appreciate you all so much. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next video.